Sex comedian guys, don't read her shirt. You'll be very offended. Give it up for the very funny. I don't know if he's gonna say something nerdy or sexual, but either way, you're gonna laugh. Put your hands together for Daniel Baltazar.
Why'd you call me she at the beginning of that? Anyone else catch that? I think so. Has anyone gone past Carl's Jr. lately?
Yes.
The reason I ask is because they're doing this promotion for this thing called the Queso Burger with this woman named Alix Earle. Anyone know who this woman is? Okay, nobody. So apparently she was on Sports Illustrated. I wouldn't know. My generation doesn't read Sports Illustrated. If we want to see a sexy woman, we either go on OnlyFans or fire up a video game. Either way, incognito mode's getting opened. Going back to that sexy woman thing. This fast food promotion confuses me. Because why would they have like a woman like Alix Earle promoting the Queso Burger? Now, I'm not saying that I'm an expert on women. I can't read their minds. I'm not Charles Xavier. I can't and see what all these women are thinking other than he's not funny. Or maybe they're thinking, maybe he's funny. But anyways, yeah. So what confuses me is that a woman like Alix Earle, if she were to see me eating a burger like that, she wouldn't be thinking, ooh, that guy is eating the Queso Burger. I'd like to see what's in his pants later. No, she's gonna be thinking, ooh, well, he's not gonna last any longer eating that. That's what confuses me about these fast food promotions. Why do they get these super sexy models, doll them up, so to speak, and then have them promoting these greasy as fuck foods? It doesn't make sense. I'm not saying all this to make fun of them. No, I'm just saying it doesn't make sense. We all know that these burgers would not be their first choice to eat if they were to go to someplace like Carl's Jr. or Burger King, McDonald's, any of that. They wouldn't be eating someplace like that. So another promotion that I've seen that confuses me is Wendy's is doing this promotion for that Wednesday show that turned all TikTok girls goth for like a month. Now, I've never seen Wednesday or much Addams Family stuff in general, but is there something I missed?
Yes.
What did I miss? Because I'm pretty sure that Wednesday Addams would not eat at some place like Wendy's. It's a little too cheerful for her liking. She's more likely to go to a gothic McDonald's and order a grief burger and cries. Is there something I missed? Like I said, is the joke that Wendy Thomas and Wednesday Addams look alike? So whoever's in charge of running promotions are like, hey, the Wednesday girl and the Wendy's logo look alike. Why don't we do a promotion? And oh shit, that's genius! Print it. Circling back to that whole sexy woman thing, I think this whole sexy women and greasy food juxtaposition is why I don't go to places like Hooters or those bikini coffee shops. You ain't ever catching me going someplace like that. I may be single, but I'm not go to a bikini coffee shop and then flirt with the barista single. I got to stay. Do y'all know the guys out there? They're like, don't worry, it's a safe space, guys. Established this at the beginning of the night. This is a safe space. You can laugh. Bobby broke the ice for y'all. But yeah, that juxtaposition is why I don't go to places like Hooters. Well, I should say wouldn't go, because the only Hooters here closed a couple of years ago. And I was gonna pull a prank with that Hooters too. So what I was gonna do was, a couple of years ago, I was gonna get my lads, have them in the back seat of my truck, hide, and then get my dad and tell him, get your shoes on, we're going out to eat. And then as we were getting close to Hooters, because I would have had him close his eyes the whole ride, once we got close to Hooters, I'd say, all right, open your eyes. He'd see us going near Hooters, and as he's telling me to turn around, that we missed the intersection, we'd pull up to John's Incredible Pizza, and then I'd be like April Fools, motherfucker! And that's technically not wrong, calling your dad a motherfucker. about it, he is. Your dad is a motherfucker. But yeah, now, if I want to do a prank like that and take him to Hooters or somewhere close to a Hooters, I gotta take him and my lad on a road trip. And that's not gonna go well because my dad doesn't like my road trip music. I'm just gonna end off by saying that that's a story for another time, so to be continued.
Daniel Baltazar with the cliffhanger at the end of this set. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. One more time for Daniel Baltazar, everybody. Let him hear.